Well, hello everybody, it's Kyle with Unboxed Autos, and today we're here with Eric Stafford. We're here in the 2023 Mazda CX-9 Carbon Edition. Eric, tell me, why would somebody want the Carbon Edition CX-9? What's special about it? And also, you know, they don't just give the Carbon Edition to anybody. You have to be an exclusive customer to get your hands on one of these bad boys.
Is that right?
Oh yeah.
I thought it was just a appearance package, so set me straight.
Well, it is an appearance package of sorts. It helps you become much more exclusive at the soccer practice when you pull up.
That's fair.
You know, you're pulling up, you are that dad. Oh wow, I'm just driving a regular CX-9. How did he get the Carbon Edition? Like, what did he have to do to get that? Like, you know, other than spend $5,000, $6,000, $4,000 more dollars,
yeah.
What else did he have to do to get that, you know?
Well, he had to have a taste for the polymetal gray paint. You've got the red upholstery, the seats that comes inside the Carbon Edition. Now, just like every other CX-9, it's got the 250 horsepower, 2.5 liter turbo 4. You've got standard all-wheel drive like every other CX-9, and then just the cohesive, enjoying driving demeanor.
Okay,
that
okay.
epitomizes this vehicle.
So I'm put this guy in sport mode right now. Let's check it out.
I was like, that car's going left.
All right, let's go.
Faked me out with the left to right turn.
All right. No, so off the throttle response is pretty good. I like the torque. It's running on premium high octane fuel, 93 octane for high octane drivers like me and Eric. I know that Eric is a
high octane passenger.
yeah, he's a yeah. Whoa. No, so it's definitely a nice engine. I like the setup. I like the throttle response. It's quite good. Brake feel, not bad. Excellent handling though, capabilities. Nice tight steering feel. In sport mode, the throttle input is increased, so it's more sensitive, quicker to respond to throttle input, and then the steering gets more sensitive. So it doesn't change the weighting of the steering. You know, like if you're a BMW M5, for instance, it's going to change a lot of aspects of driving that car. And this car, a little bit simpler. Obviously, this is not a BMW M5, unfortunately. But it also doesn't cost as much as an M5.
It doesn't.
You could buy like 3 of these for an M5.
Well, this one stickers for just over $44,000. So that's right in the heart of the mid-size, you know, SUV segment.
Right, right. Excellent. Yeah, no, so, you know, in terms of driving experience, super great driving experience. Really like it. In terms of the exterior styling, again, like Eric was saying, Carbon Edition, we're adding some different, unique features on the outside. Exclusive paint. Black mirror caps you mentioned earlier.
Black wheels, I believe they're 19-inch wheels.
Yep, so those look pretty nice. I think, you know, in terms of the sculpting of the outside, of the exterior of this vehicle, I like it. I enjoy the sloped rear roof line, which is definitely gotten more popular over the past few years. But, you know, again, I think overall side profile, front profile, nice looking vehicle. Really crisp LED lighting on this car. I like it quite a bit. What is your take on that?
It's a beautiful exterior. It's going to age really well. I mean, this vehicle's been around essentially unchanged since 2016. It still looks good. It still looks modern. It's one of the more attractive vehicles. You know, among, you know, SUVs, the shape's kind of like dictated on what you're going to get. It's going to have a boxy, you know, body, but Mazda does a great job with design, and you see it on the outside and you see it on the inside.
Yes, absolutely. And I really like that, you know, all-wheel drive is standard across the lineup of CX-9.
Mm-hmm.
So if you know, live in a 4-season climate, it's nice for, you know, driving obviously in the snow. Or if you want to do some serious heavy-duty off-roading out in like Utah or something like that, you can give it a try.
Yeah, get that optional winch, you know, the lifted suspension.
Yep. I mean, I can see somebody taking this car, giving it like an 8-inch lift, you know, putting some super meaty tires on it.
I think this gravel road we're driving on is the extent of the off-road prowess for this.
You just have to think big, Eric.
I do.
Think big. Think big. Think big thoughts about big things.
Let's do it. I'm thinking them right now.
Okay. Oh, geez. And yeah, in terms of interior, really like the quality here. Burgundy seating is nice. I think that adds a unique styling on the inside. That nice color combo between, you know, the light dark, and yeah. What are your thoughts?
I mean, I just think, you know, Mazda plays in that premium area, which is kind of like, what does that mean? It's a space between mainstream and luxury. Premium's a marketing term, but it's whatever. When you're inside this vehicle, the touch points, the knurling on the knobs, you've got this metallic feel, you know, all the actual surfaces, they're soft, you know, you've got the armrests put it in a nice position when you're comfortable, you're driving, you're just sitting. It all looks upscale and it feels upscale. It's just a really nice interior.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I like also how they integrated the technology. They didn't go crazy with it, but it's just nice, easy, simple to use, decent screen. We have Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. It is wired though, so you have to plug in. It's not wireless. We're still using some of the older systems here with this guy. But yeah, in terms of, overall, the CX-9 is a really solid vehicle. I think it's near top of the segment. Hey guys, I think, the Mazda CX-9 is definitely at the top of its class especially in terms of driving dynamics. But honestly, overall, you get a lot here in terms of, the quality for the price point. Technology is good, interior quality really high. I mean, what are your final thoughts on the Mazda CX?
The CX-9 is great because it's going to age really well. It looks fantastic. It drives great. The technology, like you mentioned, is exactly what you'd want. It's satisfying. The only hurdle that the CX-9 has is now you've got the new CX-90 coming out, and so that kind of just puts it in a different light. But it's a slightly smaller package. It's not as expensive. I think that's like the entry point. If you're trying to buy a new Mazda, you want 3 rows. You want that total Mazda experience, which is playing in that premium upscale experience. Yep. And that's what you're going to get with this vehicle.
Yeah, I agree 100%. So yeah, overall, we both really like the Mazda CX-9 for what it is, as a 3-row family SUV in the mid-size category, in moderate price point, pretty average price point, upper middle price point. And yeah, I mean, it's a really great combination package, and you should definitely go check out the Mazda CX-9 if you are looking for this style of vehicle. It's really
Carbon
good.
Edition.
Carbon Edition, but you have to tell them my name to even begin to look at that.
Yeah, both of our names.
Well, his name and my name. His name if you want to drive it, my name if you just want to look at it.
My name if you want people to be impressed.
Well, that's right. He's the big shot. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'm Kyle from Unboxed House. Thanks Eric for being with us today. Until next time, I'm Kyle.